Good day, Sagittarius viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just B Tarot. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your amazing energy, and thank you for clicking on like, share, and subscribe. Please share this video with your brothers, sisters, family, friends, whoever you think might be interested. It really does help my channel grow. Today I'll be doing a general reading for December 2021 for the Sagittarius Collective. Well, this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I have shuffled and meditated upon your cards, asking Spirit for clear, concise messages for the Sagittarius Collective's greatest good. This reading is for Sagittarius placements in Star, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and of course, cross watchers are welcome. Now, if you've never tuned in to Just B Tarot before, I start with pulling two oracle cards from two separate oracle decks for the overall energy of the reading, and then I move on to the tarot. I also wanted to mention that I am taking bookings for personal readings, so please see below on how to book them. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, from the first oracle deck, as I was shuffling, we have Material Harvest that came out. So let's see what else Spirit has to tell us for the overall energy for the Sagittarius Collective. Okay, so we don't want these. Okay, so choose wisely. What do we have, Spirit, for Sagittarius Collective? For December 2021. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. We have Mountain in reverse. We have Flying. And we have Home. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of decisions to make. And I think you need to be reminded, Sagittarius, that whatever decision that you make is going to be for your greatest good. The universe is going to bring you to where you need to be. There's going to be a lot of obstacles, and you've overcome a lot of obstacles. You've overcome a lot of things to get you to where you are now. But you are going to be reaping the benefits of everything that you've been through in all of the moments that have brought you to where you are currently. At times I felt like you were at your total wit's end. But I have a feeling that you always knew that you had this. Like there's a lot of things that you have been through. And you work very hard to have what you have. Okay, because when people are around you, this is the feeling that they get. You feel like home. You feel like comfort and love. Because it exudes from you. As you can, there's a light right above the door, and that's what people see, that the light is always going to be on for them, no matter what time or where they're going or what they have on their plate. You're always going to be there with the light on. I'm also getting this like free spirit energy. Like you're coming into something. You're blooming, you're blossoming. Maybe you have a daughter that's going through, or a son that's, preteen, and they're going through, these hormone changes, and there's a lot going on. And it's not chaos. None of it's chaos, none of it's bad energy, but it's still so bright. This energy, I feel like, that's surrounding is so much. There's a lot of different patterns on this Pegasus. Like, it's just almost clashing. So you might be clashing with somebody in your energy right now. I'm getting a teenager, a young energy, a preteen perhaps. But it's like almost like a clashing. But there is, your ancestors are there to guide you. And to almost, they're laughing at you saying, yeah, remember when that was you? Going through this time? There's these lights up here, these stars, and then there's like this fairy. And I just feel like somebody is watching you go through this and is almost finding it humorous that now it's your turn. So take that as it resonates. That is what I heard. This is very specific, I feel. As I was shuffling the tarot, this card just popped up like when I was shuffling. So I was like, okay, gotta take that one. It didn't even fly out. It just stood up straight. So we have the Faith card, and we have the Two of Swords as our first two. So what else do we have for our Sagittarius collective spirit? What can you tell us for their greatest good? What do we have for our Sagittarius collective's greatest good for December 2021? What do we have for the Sagittarius collective's greatest good? December 2021. We have the World in reverse, which means you're stuck. You are in a cycle that you can't get out of. It looks like you're calling upon somebody, ooh, I just saw something that's flipped over the wrong way. It looks like you're calling on somebody who might know more than you, like a teacher or a preacher or a mentor of some sort. King of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's trying to guide you through something. You might be looking to them to help you move forward with this cycle. There's decisions you have to make. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you might be asking for people to guide you to this next cycle, to help you out, to help you with decisions, choices, not ultimately them making the decisions for you, but guiding you and questioning you and, you know, playing the devil's advocate and asking the right questions to get you to think and to understand what the next step may be to for you to ascend to the next level. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, which means that King of Swords energy is very logical, very blunt and honest, not too much emotion. This may be a boss, somebody who has some kind of who you might have to answer to daily. They might be treating you coldly or just matter of fact. I'm also getting that somebody might be checking out your social media or asking about you. Maybe this is somebody who wants to hire you. Somebody who you look up to or have to answer to. So take that as it resonates. And the Wheel is you are ready to move on to get to where you're going with success. We just have to get you to that winning mentality and not be stuck in this stagnant energy in the same cycle. So you're ready. You want to move to the next cycle. You're just kind of not doing what you need to do to get there. You're trying. You're working on yourself. You're trying to make the right decisions. You're trying to go about life. You know, here's, you know, we have this Two of Swords and then the Choose Wisely card. There's decisions that you have to make. Okay? Now, decisions about what? We will have to find out. Or you may already know that because, you know, whatever resonates with you. So, Spirit, what else do we have to find out about Sagittarius? What do they need to know for their greatest good? We have the Page of Swords. That's a student Maybe somebody dropped out of school or somebody stopped doing something, quit a job. Somebody may be distracted. I heard distracted, like as they're you know, they might be at school, but they're distracted by something. They're not in the right headspace. Or maybe at work, somebody's not in the right headspace. Maybe a new employee, a new person or a young person. They're distracted by something. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which is balance. So yeah, it looks like you are trying to keep things in balance, to keep things in check. Maybe that's why you're seeking advice from a teacher or somebody who's going to know more than you. You're seeking balance. You want things to be even. This could have to do with work. Maybe you're asking for a raise. Maybe you don't feel like you're getting as much as other people doing the same job. This is the Empress. So divine feminine energy, but in the reverse. So yeah, maybe you're not feeling your full potential. Like you're not feeling this balance. You're not feeling like people are stepping up, and it's getting to you. It's wearing you down. Maybe you're the one who's not stepping it up, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like you really do your best to kind of lead people to keep the balance. And it doesn't go unnoticed. This is going to get you to the places where you need to be by taking control and, you know, getting people where they need to be. But it's also not fair that you should be the only one doing it. So maybe you're finally, you're depleted. You're trying to find this balance. Okay, and then the Fool. So are you trying to approach it differently, maybe? Are you going to look for a new job? Take a leap of faith? Are you, you know, trying to seek balance in a new relationship? This could be, like I said, a new relationship. It could be somebody who has been, like I said, it's right between the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe somebody's been checking you out. Maybe somebody wants to start something with you, a new relationship. So the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith and trusting the universe to take you to where you want to be. So, so take that as it resonates. You might be starting over in a new position or with a new relationship. So keep your head and your heart open if you want that outcome. You know, be present and look for those signs. Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, this is a card of action. It looks like you might be called to take this leap of faith. This is divine timing. Then we have the Six of Swords in reverse, which means things at first could be rough. If this is a job, you might feel like you're not suited for it. You might feel like maybe this isn't for me. But in the beginning, things are always rough. Until you get used to, if it's a person, until you get used to each other, until you get to know each other, and or it's a job, until you're trained. You want to know everything all at one time, but that's impossible. So you need to be trained and to learn how to do the job before you can be proficient in it. So yeah, it might be a rough road. We have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. Yeah, and changes always comes with anxiety, and because there's a lack of control. You don't know what's going to be ahead. You don't know what the future holds, but that's okay, because if you trust in spirit and step back and let your heart and your spirit be guided, then really there's nothing to lose. Okay, so this anxiety is it's your own prison. Stay present, stay focused, because if you're just focused on the present and only the present, then there's nothing to worry about in the past and there's nothing to worry about in the future. You're here right now doing what you're supposed to do, doing what the universe has led you to do. Okay, what else do we have for our Sagittarius collective, please? What else do we have for our Sagittarius collective? What else do we have for our Sagittarius collective? Knight of Swords. Yep. This is coming in. You're full of ideas. You are now comfortable in your position, comfortable in your relationship, and now you're actually being able to articulate your knowledge. You're actually able to articulate your personality. You actually can relax and be yourself around these people, this energy. So yeah, this is a card of new ideas, of new thought processes, and opening your heart and your mind to new things. An aha moment almost. You might start to have new ideas. Maybe you're inspired by something at work or a creative idea. Maybe you're in the art field, or publishing. For some reason I got publishing, but maybe you're just you have this all of a sudden this light bulb went off, and it's really going to be lucrative for you. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, which means you are starting to trust the universe. You are looking at things that matter. You are starting to focus on what actually matters to you, instead of all the bullshit, chaotic energy that was surrounding you. You're starting to make the right decisions. You're starting to not be afraid to make decisions, because and you're trusting yourself and the universe. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia. You might be reminiscing about the past with family members. This is a huge time of year to see family and friends, and reunions happen this time of year. So this may be you reminiscing with people, seeing people from your past, and just being in touch with, the younger version of you. All right, so let's see what the next deck brings, what message Spirit has for us from our ancestors. Here, what messages do you have for the Sagittarius collective? Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Okay, so like I said, I feel like you're going seeking advice. Okay, so your head and heart are open to receiving this advice for betterment. You are ready. You're ready to make these changes. You're looking for balance. You're looking to to become abundant in your life. You're looking for challenges. So this is all super duper important to you. You have been seeking it for a while now, and yeah, it's ready for you when you're ready for it. So, and I do feel like it's right there and attainable. Okay, and one last card for our Sagittarius collective. So what do we have to conclude this reading for December 2021 for our Sagittarius collective? What do they need to know for their greatest good? Okay, we have first quarter moon in Libra. Okay. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Did I not just say that? Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals. But don't become dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something. And the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. Yeah, so if you're doubting yourself, don't. If you're, you want to manifest this balance, this Libran energy of balance, of doing things for people, for the greater good of everyone, the time is now. You're right there. You're making all the right decisions. This is you making great choices, opening your heart and letting people in your heart and your life. And these may be the things you need to get to the next cycle. All right. So thank you, Sagittarius, for joining me today. Thank you for your awesome energy and support. I love you guys and hope to see you in the next one. All right. Bye.